Disney's Beauty and the Beast is such a classic, and for good reason. We love the story about how Belle's kindness breaks through the Beast's angry and frightening exterior to his gentle nature beneath. It's little wonder that Belle is a beloved icon and role model for many people. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but truth be told, there is a dark side to some people's admiration of Belle, not because of Belle herself, but because some people envy her for the wrong reasons. First, a slight digression. Before I can make my main point, I want to establish that I in no way support the idea that Belle has what is called Stockholm Syndrome. There's actually a bit of a misunderstanding behind that term because it gets its name from a 1973 incident in Stockholm, Sweden, where two men robbed a bank and held four employees hostage for 6 days. After the robbers were arrested, the hostages seemed to sympathize with them more than the authorities and even raised money for their defense. To explain this odd behavior, it was suggested that these people were brainwashed by their captors. However, according to one of the hostages, the police and officials were acting incompetently and aggressively, sometimes aiming their guns at the captors with the hostages in the line of fire. One hostage was even told she should be content with having died at her post. The point here is that, despite how counterintuitive it sounds, the people had a rational reason for distrusting the police, who were technically supposed to be the good guys. Same goes for Belle. We see why she hates Gaston. We see the good points in the beast's character when he protects her and takes an interest in what she likes. And we know that the villagers are in the wrong. We even see Belle throw the beast's temper back in his face, not something a brainwashed victim would do. Belle's behavior is rational, not a coping mechanism. So, if Belle doesn't have Stockholm Syndrome, if she's completely sane, what's the problem? Well, it comes down to the fact that some people are jealous of her situation rather than her character. There are people, mostly girls and young women, who want to do what she did and fix someone who is emotionally broken. They want to be that saving angel to someone, the one who stands out from all the rest and breaks the proverbial spell of darkness and bitterness over someone's heart. Now, this sounds all well and good on paper, but let me make something clear. If you deliberately engage in a relationship for the purpose of fixing someone, I guarantee it will end in disaster. First, this attitude sounds selfless, but in reality, it's very self gratifying, not to mention condescending. It's actually where the whole Mary Sue self insert character comes from. It's even the basis of stories like The Twilight Saga or 50 Shades of Grey, where the dark, handsome, brooding hero can only be reached by the girl's sweet, innocent love. Basically, it's a woman's way of feeling that she's the hero of her love story, and it always implies that she is the better person of the two who can bring the other person up to her level. Sometimes that really is the case, such as with Belle, but not always. More to the point, the mere fact that a girl has this desire in real life, stories are a different matter, shows that she lacks the maturity of Belle's character that's necessary to pull it off. The entire point of Belle's story is that she doesn't want to be there. She takes her father's place of her own free will, true, but it's not because she feels drawn to the beast in any way. She's just trying to save the life of the person she loves most. She's not looking to be the beast's savior. She's just making the best out of a bad situation and is ultimately rewarded for it. But if a girl is looking for this kind of situation, that is, looking for a troubled relationship to fix, then she clearly isn't mature enough to save anyone, including herself. This is the Belle Paradox. You cannot achieve Belle's accomplishments by trying to make them happen. You can only do so by following her character and then accepting the trials that come your way. By the way, I'm not saying that you can't enjoy this type of storyline in fiction. Even I enjoy Twilight after a fashion. I'm saying that Belle's story is not to be achieved in real life by deliberate imitation. After all, unlike fiction, there's no way to know what a real person is thinking inside or what they may be planning. Don't assume the guy you want to fix is really as kind hearted deep down as the beast. While I'm a Christian and I do believe that everyone has the potential to be saved, I'm not going to make any assumptions that I myself can make a difference just because I want to. That's a very dangerous form of naivety.
So that's it. Thanks for watching. God bless.